Hello and welcome back with another video. Of course, the one and only beautiful Ibex. As you can see, it's fully loaded right now. I'm actually going up to do some camping with some buddies. Should be a good time. I'm not gonna film too much of it because, you know, I'm kind of more of a solo film kind of guy, not like a film everybody in a group and shove a camera in people's faces. I don't know, but I want to cover a few things. Just, you know, a few updates, few changes with my direction for the channel and all that. Let's get going first, of course, but hopefully the audio will be better. I did some tape and some foam on and inside the camera to try to muffle the volume because there's no gain settings. So hopefully the peaking won't be as bad, but we'll see. It is not cold, but a little chilly, and I'm a little cold so far. So I'm gonna turn on those heated grips, of course. Get ABS off. Okay, let's go for it. All right. So hopefully the audio is good. That's the first thing. Of course, bike's fully loaded. I'm not gonna be running that hard. You know, I'm not here to win any races. The other thing with the channel direction, or at least the direction for these videos, is, and you could probably tell by the title that it's going to be motovlog or motocast or motovlogcast or something like that, because the move I'm trying to make is, I realize that, holy crap, the reason I love making these videos so much is because I just get to blab, and I like blabbing. I like riding and blabbing, and the original intention, watching out for slick spots, I have done that loop. Gotta pay attention. I have done that loop before. It's not too bad. I'm gonna skip it today. I don't have a ton of time. But the original idea behind the channel was kind of like a look at me on this adventure bike as a first-time rider doing crazy stuff, because I'm a loose cannon, and yes, it's fun, but you know, it doesn't, I don't have the best camera setup, and I'm not gonna stop and put the camera down and like get shot to stuff. I've tried, but it takes too much time and it takes the fun out of it, and so what I realized is I'm never gonna be the most crazy, the crazy rider riding his adventure bike like no other. Like maybe someday, but it's gonna be a while before I can do stuff like that. And I just don't think that's a smart move to try to not market, but try to like sell my videos in that limelight. And so the shift that I'm gonna kind of try to make is I'm gonna be focusing more on just the blabbing, because like I said, what I really like about these videos and why I like making them is I get to just kind of blab into the camera for a while, and I really enjoy doing that. It's talked about it in the last video, it's kind of therapeutic for me, so that's why I'm gonna shift these videos into more of like a, you know, motovlog or motocast, or I don't know, it's gonna be something under the lines of like the talking is gonna take more of a lead. Like I think I'm gonna title these like Motocast 1 or Moto. I still haven't thought of a name. I have to kind of deep dive and figure it out. I want to do something. I kind of want to do motovlog, but you know, it doesn't really make sense. What's this guy doing? That's a big puddle. Oh, there's no one even there. Wonder where they are. Oh shit, right in the puddle. I'm gonna try not to go over today because obviously I don't want to get my stuff wet. Well, no. It's in, I had the Rhino Walk bags and they're waterproof. So it's like, it's not the end of the world if it tips. But right now it's loaded up and heavy, and I'd rather not pick it up. It's honestly more of my thing I want to stop, or I want to not have happen. I don't want to pick this bike up with it fully loaded, and with how slick it is, you know, I'm kind of thinking that might happen. But back to the blabbing, or what I was saying, yeah, I'm going to do, oh, look at this guy. What that signal meant. I mean, I never do most of it anyway either. We're gonna go left to the actual trail. But yeah, I'm gonna do like a chronological order. God, I don't know if I'm saying that right. It doesn't sound or feel right anymore because I've said it so many times. But I'm gonna focus on more like this is gonna be the first one. And the goal is just, and not even the goal, but the idea is I'm just going to post these. It's not going to be about the riding as much. It's more or less going to be about me blabbing to the camera. And I don't know if there's an interest, you know, who knows? I have no idea. I mean, it's like, and the reason I keep saying like motocast or something, because it's kind of like a podcast, you know. In a podcast, you listen to someone fucking blab, but would it make sense for someone to listen to something like this when he's also on a motorcycle, so he gets distracted and, you know, doesn't know what he's talking about sometimes, or like, you know, loses track of what he's saying, or there's all the background noise, and so I don't know if people are going to be interested in it, in the videos. And of course, I'm not filming them to try to, well, no. The main goal is not to get, you know, popular and, oh, scheisse. Yeah, my main goal is to get popular. Get in gear. Deep one. Yeah, I mean, I'm not making these going, I'm going to be famous. I'm going to be the next Adam Riemann or Mad Jack Films or Dork in the Road. Just naming a few I know. But I'm going to be the next big motorcycle YouTuber. And it's like, yeah, that'd be cool, but I have realistic expectations for. I don't think, I'm not making them for that goal, because if that does happen, either I'm going to be super duper lucky, or I'm going to be making videos for the next 10 years, and my steady improvement in my content, in my hard-ass workflow, and the fact that I've been uploading for 10 years is the way I'm going to get there. And maybe that happens. And, you know, I will complain if that happens, because I'll be fucking sick. But at the same time, the reason I'm making these videos is because I love blabbing into the camera. And there's something therapeutic. Skirt the edge. No, we can't. Going across. There's something therapeutic for me about riding my motorcycle and blabbing to the camera. Because to be honest, when I'm not, if I'm just like on the highway, I can kind of blab, but not as well. There's something about, and you know, maybe it's because I'm a little on the spectrum in some sense. Not enough to fucking know or to get checked out. Maybe I should, who knows. But being distracted / focusing on riding, but also blabbing together is great. It lets me kind of just flow with both. Instead of, you know, instead of focusing on riding full on and just going for speed and going for brute fucking craziness, just kind of chilling with it, flowing, and then also not having to focus on talking. Not, you know, because if I was just sitting down, and I used to stream, and video games worked as a distraction, but sitting, like, if I was just going to make a podcast, and I just sat down in front of a fucking camera, in a podcast room and just started talking, I wouldn't be able to keep up. I just wouldn't. There's just no way I could keep up talking. I would just lose focus and I wouldn't know what to talk about. But when I'm riding and there's something to, you know, focus on / distract me, I can just keep going. It's great. I really, really like it. It's a blast. Because there's always something to talk about. There's things to look at. There's things to see. It's great. Speaking of things to talk about, things to see, I am shocked that I've seen other people. I did not expect to see anyone on the trail today because of how late in the day it is. It's like 5 o'clock right now, I think. 5:30. It's 5:30 right now-ish. And I thought, you know, it's too late in the day. It's gloomy, it's windy, it's a little chilly. No one's going to be out here riding. But, you know, I guess I am. So, you know, if I'm stupid enough to come out and ride right now, then someone else might be. There we go. This is rocky. This would be a good test of the camera's low light ability too, because I have all those settings. It has some settings, not microphone settings, but for the camera settings, I have it set to go into first, yep. Oh, please don't be crazy deep. That's not too bad. I have a lot of the settings just set to auto. So it's just gonna, you know, figure it's gonna make up what it's gonna do its own thing. I don't have it set to low light or sunny or anything. And so I don't know if that means that it's going to adjust itself based on the environment, or if that means it's just going to choose a middle ground position and just kind of do that. Who knows? I don't. But it'll be cool to see. It'll be cool to see how the footage looks, and I'm also interested to see how it sounds. Hopefully the peaking isn't as bad, because I really hate that peaking, that like high volume, vibrate, peak, distortion mess. I don't like that. It's gross to me. I don't like it. I want good audio, especially if I'm going to lean into this whole I'm just going to grab with the camera kind of whole thing. I'm going to need better audio, or I'm going to want better audio, because if the whole point of these videos is you know, you watch it because you want to listen to me blab and also see me ride a motorcycle a little bit, if the blabbing I'm doing sounds like shit because I have a crappy microphone built into a camera I just kind of slapped together, I don't know. I personally do not like what the audio sounds like with this camera. At least it seemed pretty good last video, other than some moments. It peaked and it popped and it just didn't sound great. But, you know, with time and with, you know, eventually I'll invest into better equipment, a better camera, a separate mic system, or maybe a camera with a good mic system, like a lav mic I can hook up to it, something like that, and, you know, I can have better audio. I forgot how fucking fun this trail is. This is a fun trail with those banks and these rocks. Like, it makes me kind of, I'm gonna on a different day, I gotta come back here without the bike super loaded up and, you know, air down the tires and put the suspension back. I have the suspension, the dampening or rebound or whatever for the center shock has settings, and I made it stiffer or harder or more, I don't even know the terminology, but I looked it up a bit. And so with all the weight, I tuned it up a bit, made it a little harder, so the suspension is not going to be bottoming out, or it's not going to be sitting low. And I think I did a good job. It feels pretty good. Maybe I went a little too hard, but I don't know, it doesn't feel too bad. Whew. Gotta focus on some of these hills, because, like I said, the last thing I want is to go down bad and then be screwed not a big fan of puddles, but I am getting better at them. Give it a second, there we go. I do think my riding has improved a lot over time. I think I've really upped my game. And of course, I'm not saying like I'm a fucking professional, but I'm way better than when I started. Like, that's obvious. I can feel that. I still want to improve more. And I will always be trying to improve. Because you can always get better. That's the thing. You can always get better at whatever you do. If it's, you know, drawing or motorcycle riding or your job or career or whatever, you know, whatever hobby, whatever thing you're doing, there's always room for improvement. And the people who strive for those improvements and push themselves and keep trying to improve are the ones who, you know, make it. Don't get compliant. Don't be happy with where you are, with your achievements, with your, you know, if you're playing guitar and you can, you know, you can play a song that you wanted to play. Be happy with those achievements. Be proud of yourself. Of course, be proud of yourself. Oh, hello, dear. Flash them with the flashers. Wow, you literally are deer in headlights, not moving. There you go. See you, bud. Now stay off the trail. Don't come back on the trail. I would appreciate if you don't run me over. Ooh, big puddle. But keep improving, you know? Keep working at it. Keep trying to get better. Keep, you know, pushing yourself. Because the moment you get comfortable and the moment you go, I'm good enough, I'm fine, I don't need to get better, is the moment you give up on life to some degree. Like, if you're not always pushing yourself to get better at something, then what are you doing? Then you're just going to get compliant, you're going to get comfortable, and then what? Now you're just, waiting to die? No. The time is finite. Push yourself. Like, I'm playing guitar, and I've been playing guitar since 2020. I think around COVID. Let's see if I can sneak past this guy. Wow. Whew. I almost want to get my little saw out and cut that off the trail, but I don't want to undo all my bags, and I can make it pass, so other people can. Oh, I didn't think about ATVs. I kind of feel bad for skipping it now, but I'm not doing it, so whatever. But yeah, I've been playing guitar since 2020, about like 5 years now. And, you know, I played on and off, and it's the motivation to keep playing guitar is honestly difficult. It is a insanely difficult instrument, at least for me. And you know, I gotta remember that this is about me. I'm not trying to loop everyone else into, you know, maybe someone listening is a fucking rock star guitarist, which fucking good on you. That'd be amazing. But I'm sure that rock star guitarist probably put a ton of effort and a ton of time and a ton of energy into it, because that's the only way you get anywhere with anything. And of course, there's natural talent. Some people can pick up certain things and just rock the world away, and that's awesome. If you find something like that, chase it. Like, and of course, if you're having fun with it, if you don't like it, then don't do it. But if you're liking it and you realize that you got some natural talent, fucking chase that thing. Make your dreams come true with it, whatever it is, because you never know what that natural talent type of thing is going to be. Everybody's got something they're good at, and even if you don't, you can still get good at things. Like, you don't have to just give up. You know, don't get in that mindset of, I just suck at everything, and there's no point to try. No, come on. There's always a point to try. There's always improvement. There's always better. I feel like, kind of to flip the subject. Oh my, okay, let me climb this first. Try to hold that middle line. Oh, don't die. Okay, we're good. I should have shifted down for that hill or gunned it more, but I'm kind of going soft because of the luggage. I'm worried, like if I take a bad fall, I don't want to like cut my bags or anything like that. I have duct tape, but I don't think duct tape's going to be enough of a fix. But back to what I was trying to say, I think I talk about you know, destiny and life goals and being your true self a lot in these videos. And you know, I don't want to be like a broken record and talk about it every time, but I think I'm talking about it because it's something I'm dealing with at the moment. Bird or something. Right now, I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. Like I got my career. I'm, you know, there's always room for improvement with my career, but I just need experience. So I can't like, you know, I can't rush things too fast. And like, I don't know. I am not upset at where I am in life, but I do know that I need to keep going, and there's more hills to climb. I've climbed a lot of hills, and I've already got a pretty decent view, but the view could be a lot better if I just put some more effort in, put some more energy in, focus myself. Oh, big rock. You know, pay attention to the big rocks in front of me that I keep fucking running over. But yeah, I think that's why I keep coming back and talking about, you know, destiny and what's going on in life, and you know, follow your dreams and all that stuff. And maybe it's reminders. Maybe I'm talking about it because I'm just trying to remind myself. So that's always important. And who am I to say any of this shit? I'm fucking 26. I think I said I was 25 in the last video. I'm 26. Like, what the hell am I talking about? I don't know how I mixed. I don't know. Birthdays have never been that big of a deal for me. Being the youngest child with a birthday in the summer, and it somehow felt like every time my birthday came around, the family, we were on some sort of vacation or off camping somewhere. So, you know, my birthday was never the main subject. And, you know, I'm not mad about it. I'm not like, it's fine. It's no big deal. It's okay. I'll be okay. But, you know, so, yeah, I don't remember my age as much as I should. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's fine, whatever. I'm kind of getting off track now, but let's kind of get back on track with the bike. You know, this video, this channel, at least these motocast or motovlog, whatever I end up calling them, they are going to be slightly about motorcycling because that's what I'm doing. You know, it wouldn't make sense to, it's right. It wouldn't make sense to completely go off topic, even though I think I mostly have gone off topic. So let's talk about the bike a little more, or at least, yeah, my bike, and the Ibex 450, which, if anyone watching is contemplating getting one of these, if you're looking for a medium weight adventure bike that can cruise nicely on the highway and is fast enough on the highway so you can pass semis, you really, honestly, this engine is powerful enough. You can go 95 miles an hour. I did it on a closed track. I didn't do it on the highway. Wink, wink. But it does it. It will sit at 85 smooth. So you're not going to be, you know, putting on the highway, getting passed by people. But you can also take it on trails and fucking mob it around. Even fully loaded. Like right now, I got it loaded up. It's got probably 40, 50 pounds on her. And she's doing great. She's doing awesome. So, you know, it's a bike that you can really make some moves with. You can go on the highway, you can use it to get to trails, and then once you're to the trails, you can, you know, it will still get you through the trails, and you can have a fun time. It is such a fun bike, especially with the suspension dialed and the better back tire so far that I've done. I guarantee if I were to do a more aggressive set of tires on the front and back, and maybe some like weight loss, this thing could rip. But at the same time, I'm not looking for that. if you want to take your bike and make it super light and super aggressive and just rip the trails, go for it. And I'm sure you could do it with this bike. I've seen some people lose a good amount of weight and get this bike to be around 400 pounds wet, which is really fucking amazing for the power it's got. I mean, that's incredible. But that's not what I'm using it for, or what I want from it. I want, you know, I want the crash bars. I want the stronger skid plate. I want the protection. I want to be able to take luggage on the back. I want some safety nets, and, you know, I'm not looking to go crazy on it. So you know, I'm okay with it reaching 500 pounds. It's probably 475. Right now, I'm sure it's over 500 pounds with all my gear, my camping equipment and everything. But that's fine. I think we're actually getting to the end of the trail. Yeah, this is the end. I wonder, there are more trails I could link up to. Here, let's stop real quick, get to a little nice spot to stop, right in the center. Oh, something slipped on my back and I am sitting on something. Okay, let's see here. Well, of course I stop in a spot where I can't get the side stand down right. Here, let me shift her. Let me move her over. Okay. Really? There's a rock right there? Let's scoot her up. Come on. There we go. What an entertaining video. Me scooting my bike like a dum-dum. I still feel like that's going to fall because of that. There you go. That works. That's good. Okay. Don't want to drain the battery. Yeah, that is what I'm sitting on. That's a problem. Ooh. That's a little loose too. Interesting. Whoa. These got really loose. I don't like that. I mean, everything's still here, but, you know, that's not good. Squeeze this stuff up. Okay, this isn't what the video's about. I don't know what I'm even doing right now. But I think I'm just going to end it there. Quick little video with some updates. See if the mic's better. See if things are better. Thank you for watching. Love everyone who watches. Even if you don't, love you. The life is beautiful. Even on a gloomy, wow, those clouds are moving. I hope it doesn't storm or rain. That would suck. Okay, even on a gloomy, chilly day, life is beautiful. Keep working out what you're doing. Love life, because what other option is there? Be beautiful. Have a good one. I love you. See you in the next video.